It's so cute. I can't. I love it so much. This is so sweet. Immortality once brought lasting prosperity to Philos, and yet even it couldn't prevent the stagnation born from the unchecked desires. When time ceased to be a limitation, the Philos civilization was unable to escape its inevitable decay. With the exception of the capital and its surrounding regions, which still clung to their luxurious lifestyles, most of the land had fallen into ruin. Remnants of an advanced technology lay scattered across the planet, but a majority no longer worked, or they were simply forgotten. Philosians longed for their former glory, but they had to accept the bitter reality of the societal and technological decline. The ruling elite in the central district maintained their authority via strict surveillance, but beyond that illusion of grandeur lay something far worse. The more you traveled across the planet, the more you saw an empire in decline and the signs of an unavoidable demise. Strife raged tirelessly across the land, and the regime could only cling to life by relying on devastating weapons. Among the rebels, a piece of intel circulated between them. The secret weapon that had crushed countless uprisings was a modified combat android, Caleb, designated as A01. The Fall of the Philosian Civilization Preface. Othan Research Bureau?
We have lost control of X02, requesting emergency response protocols to be activated immediately.
Oh my.
There you are. Can you hear me?
Is that Caleb as a child? Is
I'll
that
wake
little
you up.
Caleb?
We're going to get out of here.
Real-time data of my vital signs flicker across the transparent glass of the experimental pod. A boy who's approximately my age and wearing a powered exoskeleton just like me touches my cheek against the barrier.
We finally meet, A01.
She's A01.
I'm X02. There's been a security breach, and the laboratory's control system was hacked. We can only run away while they're trying to fix it.
Oh no. The stranger opens the experimental pod and extends his hand toward me.
Let's run away, A01.
I am A01, a secret weapon created by the government. Oh my goodness. My body was modified and encased in a powered exoskeleton. My consciousness can be controlled as needed. People fear me, avoid me, and alter my configurations. So why would someone reach out to me? Oh! Without thinking, I take his hand, pull out the tubes connected to my body, and step out of the experimental pod. The boy leads me through the labyrinth corridors, and we dodge patrol robots at every turn. We break through several disabled barriers. I leave the lab fully conscious for the first time. For the first time. Oh my goodness, how long did she spend in there? Othan Laboratory is entirely underground. The boy leads me through a hidden passageway and remains silent. Maybe it's to avoid being detected. Only the sound of our footsteps fill the dark, empty tunnel. Oh my goodness. At the end of the passageway lies a vast expanse of wild grass. The sky floats between night and day. In the gloomy darkness, the wasteland stretches endlessly before us. There's no telling how long it will take to traverse.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect the tunnel to lead us here.
It's beautiful, though. The temperature outside is significantly warmer than the labs. My body registers the heat.
Is it too hot for you? It's currently summer. The laboratory always felt the same, but it's different outside.
This is the first time they've ever been outside, or maybe he's been outside before? That's why he knows?
The sweltering heat, the sweat, and the thriving trees. This is the summer I know.
Aww. The long grass grazes my calves as the warm night sweeps across the field. The vivid sensation is foreign to me. We keep moving. Despite knowing we could be caught at any minute, I feel strangely at ease.
Everything outside the laboratory is new. I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
He was so brave as even a young kid. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I guess you've only ever been sent to battlefields. You must hate areas like that.
So she has been outside before, but only battlefields? Oh my goodness. Walking beside me, the boy seems lost in thought.
I've been sent to one of those battlefields too. It was a desert, and the war lasted a month. Some soldiers would search for fresh fruit during their breaks. There's this fruit that comes from a tree called silver glow, and it glows with a silvery white light. Even its seed shines.
His fingers, encased in his powered exoskeleton, gently rest on my palm while he speaks. The cold black metal traces my palm and leaves behind a seed that emanates a soft silvery white glow. This is so sweet.
I kept one as a keepsake.
I pick up the tiny seed and observe its soft light flicker through its patterns. Taste? It's the first time she's talked, isn't it? Surprised, he lowers his head to look at me.
Do you want to know how it tastes?
I nod, and the corners of his lips immediately curl into a smile. This is precious.
If you want to try it, we'll find those silver glow fruits. Now you have a place you want to visit.
I pause and turn to look at him, but his holographic visor hides his expression. Why do you want me to have a place I want to visit?
Because then I'll have somewhere I want to go too.
I don't understand.
It's because I'm your friend.
Stop! This is so sweet! Oh my god, I love it! This is precious. His voice is clear and certain.
My job is to take you to the places you want to visit.
Did we stay there all night? As if reflecting the brightness in his voice, a golden ray of sunlight ignites the pale-colored horizon. A tender, golden-red glow spreads from the edge of the sky. It becomes more vibrant with each passing moment. Sunlight pierces the morning mist and illuminates the dewdrops on the grass. A dawn unlike what I've ever seen before arrives. I can't help but stop and look up at the sky. Summer. Daybreak.
Is this the first time you've seen it?
I don't remember. They erase my memories once I return to the lab. They erase her memories. I wonder if he's talked to us before, and we don't remember it. My gaze returns to his face.
Once we're out of this wasteland, it'll be more difficult for them to find us. And the system can only erase memories it knows about. What we see now is ours alone. A secret between us.
After thinking for a moment, I point at him. Calming, encouraging, bright. Caleb. Oh, she's the one who named him! Stop it! Secret. He seems to immediately understand what I'm saying.
Is that a code? It sounds like a name.
I love this. This is so precious and sweet, but I feel like it's gonna break my heart. I'm just like waiting for that to happen. It's gonna shatter my heart. I know it is. XO2, Caleb. He leans down and gently pats my head with his armored hand.
Can I use it as my name?
Caleb. Oh! His voice is lively and gentle.
Of course. I won't let you forget. From now on, we can experience this together every year.
He was making promises to us for so long.
And
Gosh.
Caleb will be someone you see every day.
He extends his pinky finger towards me. Perplexed, I look at him.
Hold out your finger, like this.
A pinky promise! I hesitate for a moment, then I raise my right hand and extend my pinky. Our armored pinky fingers hook together.
Now we've made a promise. We'll stay together every day and never be apart.
Test subjects have been located. Activating capture protocols. Use any means necessary.
No. Our promise barely began before it was broken in the cruelest way possible. I can hardly recall how I was captured. Are they going to steal that memory? My mind is a blur of laser fire and soldiers collapsing under my floating blades. No, she fights him. The place where I had first tasted freedom turned in that familiar battlefield in an instant. The boy protects me from a lethal laser blast. He falls in front of me.
Get out of here. Run.
I stab my floating blades into the soldiers and ignore the wounds I continue to get. My vision blurs. Through the haze, I see his body dragged away by robots. Caleb. A dull thud resounds as his laser pierces my powered exoskeleton. I fall into the blood-soaked grass and the sky turns into a blinding blood red. Amid the sea of blood, a faint silver light flickers before my eyes. The seed? The silver glow fruit. I don't know when the glimmering seed fell, but it now rests beside my right hand. With the last of my strength, I struggle to wrap my fingers around it. This is the last image I remember before losing consciousness.
2 test subjects have been apprehended, commencing full examination followed by solitary confinement.
They got them both. Oh no.
Commencing comprehensive examination of the test subject.
That loathsome, familiar voice invades my ears, but my mind remains foggy.
A01. Energy signature. Destructio. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 91%. Comprehensive modification and repairs required. Initiating the memory extraction protocol is recommended.
She'll forget it. Oh, this is so sad.
X02. Energy signature. Construo. Preliminary assessment complete. Bodily impairment at 78%. Prioritizing the extraction of its energy for A01's repairs is recommended.
Oh my goodness.
Activating memory extraction protocol for A01. Keywords are as follows. X02. Friend.
We did say X02, that's right, but I think we said friend too. Oh, they're gonna take it from us. My subconscious is plunged into chaos as a boy's face keeps appearing in my mind. The scent of wild grass in summer and how plants touch my skin, the silver fruit seed, the sunrise, our hooked pinkies, the promise we made. A daybreak unlike any other, one that will never fade from my memory. XO2, Caleb.
Memory extraction complete. We will now proceed to modify and repair A01.
They're gonna use parts of him to repair her? I used that one day to remember someone who didn't have a name. My memories are once again consumed by the lab and battlefields. My body undergoes more modifications. Stricter control mechanisms are imposed on my body and my mind. I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. Then I'm sent out to fight. I kill, get wounded, black out, and wake up fully repaired. And it goes on and on and on. I never get another chance to escape from the lab. But deep within my consciousness, I repeat that one name over and over again. Caleb. Oh, baby girl. This is tragic. Oh, no. He has the most tragic stories and myths, I swear. Oh, my goodness. Experiment ID AX42B. Date year. Oh, that's redacted. Okay. Objectives. Determine the nature and interrelation of AO1 and XO2's powers, observe their behaviors and responses under various environments and stimuli, assess the planetary impact of their powers. Oh. 10 years later! As usual, I'm confined to the experimental pod. My mind is hazy, but I can still see and hear. I just returned from the battlefield. Fragments of violent images still flash between my thoughts. I try to find my one solace amid my chaotic memories. Whenever I think of the name Caleb, I get a moment's respite in this endless loop. However, the memories tied to that name are shrouded in fog. Oh my god, that scared me. The silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors bring the seemingly sturdy walls crashing down. I keep forgetting that sometimes these myths are like completely alternate universe, similar to like the whips and chains thing that we just had going on like last month or so. So there is no grandma in this, is it? There's just this life. That's nuts. That's crazy. Okay. The silence in the laboratory is shattered. Violent tremors bring the seemingly sturdy walls crashing down. The transparent walls of my chamber breaks. In the dust, countless fragments reflect a single figure. It's him, right? He's come to rescue us? It is him! A tall figure wearing an exoskeleton approaches. A mix of familiarity and strangeness grips me upon seeing the black armor. He reaches out and touches my cheek against the transparent barrier of the experimental pod.
Do you recognize me, 801? I'll wake you up.
Oh, he says it again, just like he did when he was little. I feel his fingers touch a crystal switch at my throat. He taps a few times on the holographic panel that appears. It's as if a fog is lifted. My senses return to my body. My lips tremble as I look at the man before me. I search through my memories, but only one name surfaces. Caleb? Oh my god, I love him so much! Oh, I love him. He's so sweet. He's so protective. I'm gonna do anything to save her. Oh my gosh.
That's me.
That's me.
The rebels have attacked the Central District. They're looking for you, A01.
Okay.
The lab's systems have been destroyed. We can use this chance to escape.
Okay. We? Of course we're gonna go together. You think we're not? Come on, girl. Of course he's taking you. I don't know who you are. I only know your name.
I'm Caleb, your friend.
A friend?
All you need to know is that this isn't our first time escaping.
He looks so good in that suit, by the way. It's rather nice. There's a strange familiarity in his voice which stirs my fragmented memories. I remember escaping with Caleb before. He's taken aback. Then he extends his hand towards me.
I promise, this will be our last escape.
Oh my god, I love it! Stop! It's so cute, it's so good!
The test subject has escaped, requesting interception immediately.
Can they like shut us down? The laboratory collapses under heavy bombardment, but the robots continue their relentless pursuit. We end up fighting our way out. Caleb leads me to a hidden underground warehouse where, to my surprise, an aircraft awaits! He skillfully pilots it and takes us into the clouds despite the intensifying gunfire. Yes! Hell yeah! What an escape! I love it. God, he's so badass. Ooh, I love the way this looks. This looks so good. Look at that. The aircraft slices through the sky and the massive laboratory is already out of sight. Does this mean we've escaped?
Not yet.
Warning. Multiple aircraft detected. Estimated hostile forces exceed 200 units. Immediate action required.
Okay, I know that this is a very serious moment, and we will get back to seriousness, but like, can we just take a look at him like, oh my god, he looks so good, he looks so good, he looks so good! Ah! He looks so good. Okay. Hostile forces, immediate action required. Okay, we got it. We're back. We're locking in.
Looks like the government is more interested in capturing you than fighting the rebels.
They want me as a weapon.
They won't last long without you.
Really?
But the rebels won't let you go either.
Are you scared?
This is our last escape.
He's not scared. He's just ready to do whatever it takes, isn't he?
We either succeed or die. Being captured isn't an option.
Outside, the windshields are swarms of aircrafts piercing the thick clouds. I stand and walk toward the cabin door. They'll try to shoot us down. Protect the aircraft.
You're the one I need to protect.
Before I can react, he's already beside me.
This is our escape. I won't let you fight alone.
Caleb opens the cabin door. A dark, gloomy force spreads from his palm and suspends our aircraft in midair. You're evil.
I'll help you.
They're made for each other. Stop it. I love this. Like, I am a Raphael girl, but like, oh my God, this is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I nod and leap out of the cabin. Held aloft by an invisible force, I summon my floating blades. The giant black swords swiftly strike the approaching aircraft one after another. Thick smoke engulfs our visions as enemy aircrafts burn and explode. They're like a firework display celebrating our escape. Endless lasers weave a net of destruction, and it's impossible to avoid. Both Caleb and I are struck. I'm used to pain, and we have no other choice this time. The last enemy aircraft is sliced in half, and it plummets to the ground. I look down at the burning wreckage far below. An exhaustion I've never felt before hits me. The injury-induced dizziness returns. I fall backward, yet I don't plummet from the sky. Is he saving us? Yep. A pair of hands catches me from behind, and my body relaxes. I can trust the person holding me. Oh, I love it. I can trust the person holding me. That's probably the first time she's ever felt trust in her life.
Emergency protocol has been deactivated. Switching to autopilot mode.
Okay. My mind is still a blur. I groggily open my eyes to see him.
We're leaving the Central District. They shouldn't be able to catch up to us for now.
Okay. Resting on the floor of the cockpit, I watch as he kneels before me and examines my injuries.
Your mechanical body is severely damaged. I'll do my best to repair it.
He gently lifts my hand and turns my palm upward. His other hand aligns perfectly with mine.
I suspect this is your first time being repaired while conscious.
Oh, it's gonna be painful, isn't it? It's gonna hurt. Oh no.
You might feel some strange sensations, but that's normal.
Our connected mechanical parts seamlessly shift and form a transfer port that locks our palms together. I'm not sure if I imagined it or not, but I feel a cold energy tinged with pain flow into me. I try to pull back my hand, but Caleb gently squeezes it. Our fingers intertwine.
Just a few more seconds.
A sharper pain crashes into me, and I feel as if every wound is set aflame. My body burns, and my mind teeters on the edge of chaos. It hurts. Caleb, it hurts so much. Oh. He stiffens for a moment, then he carefully moves his other arm to pat my trembling back.
It'll be okay. I was always the one to repair you when you returned from battle.
He was? Oh my goodness, I assumed that they had him locked away too. And they didn't erase his memories of her? Oh my goodness. I instinctively hug him with my free arm. I rest my head on his shoulder as if this gesture could somehow ease the pain. Don't leave me.
I won't. I will never leave you again.
The burning pain inside me gradually subsides. The energy flowing through me changes from freezing cold to warm. It's like I'm returning to a place that feels like home. Home! it! I'll never leave you again! Stop it! This is so sweet. I slowly close my eyes and I feel an unprecedented sense of peace in my heart. Deep down, I believe that when I open my eyes again, I won't be alone anymore. Caleb gently places the girl in the co-pilot seat as a desolate landscape appears outside the porthole. Even though the aircraft has left the central district, he doesn't feel relieved. His energy is fading. He could repair her damaged body before, but now he can't even restore her to a stable state despite using all his strength. Oh no. Their powers are bound to the same source. So as one grows stronger, the other becomes weaker. His decline can only mean one thing. The Destructio energy is getting stronger, coinciding with the escalating strife that continues to engulf this planet. And when this energy grows unchecked, the first thing it destroys is the vessel containing it. So she's just bound to destroy herself? Is that what this is saying? Because she's Destructio and he's Constructuo or something like that? Oh my goodness. What's gonna happen next? Oh my goodness. Already I feel like it's sad music. Okay, use visual and auditory stimuli to make A01 intermittently aware of X02's existence and observe her reaction. Analyze A01's emotional state and energy fluctuations to assess the fundamental attraction between the two. Evaluate the stability of A01's autonomous consciousness and behavioral patterns after becoming aware of X02. That's why they let him repair her. Ooh, I love this background. That's beautiful. Ooh, I love this. I don't know how long I've slept. When I open my eyes, I find myself in a rocky cave. A small campfire burns at the cave's entrance. A familiar figure is looking into the dancing flames. I slowly step outside to see a vast desert. Caleb hears me and quickly turns around. He looks so cute! He looks so cute! Of course. His holographic visor is gone. I can't help but stare at him. I mean, of course. Of course. Look at him.
What's wrong?
Got me giggling,
Do you
blushing.
feel unwell?
I've never seen your eyes before.
Did they look weird?
Oh, you guys, I love it so much. I walk up to him, cup his face, and look into his eyes. I don't blink. It's so cute. I feel like I'm blushing. Your eyes, they remind me of a scene.
What kind?
An image surfaces in my mind. A sky floats between night and day from many years ago. The summer sky just before sunrise. What a beautiful way to describe that. That is beautiful.
That's something we saw 10 years ago. How much do you remember?
I shake my head. Only bits and pieces. And your name. He falls silent, then he pats the spot next to him.
Are you hungry? Let's eat something.
He gives me a fruit. Its red spines were burned off. It's not a nutrient nugget? His expression becomes one of utter disgust.
We're no longer in the lab, so we're never eating those things again. These are red thorn grass fruits. They're rich in protein and nutrients.
Aww. I take the warm fruit and bite into it. Slightly charred and crispy. It's salty. He closely watches my reaction.
Do you like it?
It's not bad.
Here, try this.
He speaks in a more cheerful tone as he gives me a berry with blue and white stripes.
It's a blue stripe berry, perfect for quenching your thirst.
He's gone and found all of this while we were sleeping. This man is perfect. He's a perfect pixel boyfriend. Oh my god. So precious. I pop it into my mouth. Cool, sweet juice encases my tongue. For a long time, my taste buds only knew the artificial flavor of nutrient nuggets. But thanks to this single berry, the world beyond the lab has revealed itself to me. It's sweet. So this is what sweetness tastes like.
You like it, right? I'll remember that for later.
You seem to be knowledgeable about these fruits.
I was deployed in a desert once. The environment and vegetation were a lot like this.
He has such a beautiful side profile. I love his nose. A sense of familiarity washes over me. I reach into my pocket and pull out the silver fruit seed I've kept hidden. What about this? Do you recognize it? Surprise flashes across Caleb's face and his eyes light up like they've caught the fire's glow.
You kept it this whole time.
Of course she did.
It's a seed from the silver glow fruit. The fruit itself looks like this.
He has one? Oh no, he's like making an image with it. Okay, before I know it, a fruit emitting a soft, silvery white glow appears in his palm.
Do you want to know what it tastes like?
He does have one! I nod and bite into the fruit. Sweet and sour flavors blend on my tongue. There's also a hint of bitterness. The taste is hard to describe in one word, but I don't hate it.
At long last, I brought you to a place where silver glow fruit grows.
He made good on his promise. Seeing my confusion, he responds with a relieved smile. Did we make a promise before?
Yes, this was part of it.
Do promises made many years ago still need to be kept?
They must.
His voice is gentle yet firm, and the moonlight watching over the wasteland casts a soft glow on his face. An emotion wells up inside me. I want to remember the promise we once made. I love this so much. I love it. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, okay. It sounded like an explosion at first. I was like, no, we're already being invaded. We've already been found. After we finish the fresh fruit, Caleb puts out the fire and moves the spare sleep pod from the aircraft to the cave. The inflatable sleep pod quickly takes shape and he starts to set up another one. I don't need it.
This sleep pod will help your body and mind rest properly.
What's she saying? Like, we can share? Maybe we're gonna share one, maybe? It's too cramped. I don't like it. I sit down and lean back against the rock wall near the cave's entrance.
Are you going to sleep like that all night?
Yes?
If you don't like the sleep pod, use it as a mattress inside the cave at least. Then you can stretch out.
The cave isn't any better. Caleb looks at the dark, cramped cave and seemingly comes to a realization. He moves closer to the entrance and sits down next to me. He positions himself as if he were my shield.
Right. You know, I also don't like being alone.
It's very windy near the entrance.
That's why this spot is mine.
I turn my head and our gaze meet.
In the lab, we were actually separated by one wall.
Oh.
And it was a mirror in my room. I didn't realize it was one way until it got destroyed.
He could see us the whole time. It was like they were torturing him with that. They wanted him to fall in love with us. Oh my god, I just got goosebumps. Oh, I got goosebumps hearing that. Oh my goodness.
You were in the room next to mine and could always see me.
Could she?
Right?
I don't think she could. She could see him too. That is torture. I nod as I recall that transparent wall. It was like a stage built for an audience of one. Me. The sole actor on that stage was a prisoner, the boy in the other room. Confined to the experimental pod and unable to make a sound, I was forced to watch his loneliness and pain play out. It felt like an experiment. It's awful. It was an experiment. Oh my goodness.
Were you able to hear me?
All kinds of plants can grow in the desert. There are blue striped berries, red thorn grass, and the silver glowed fruit you were curious about as a child. Would you like to go to the amusement park? I used the system to find the dreamiest one in all of Philos. This amusement park floats in the sky. Even the clouds are pink and purple. I want to take you there. It's like a paradise. You'll like it. He was talking to her through the mirror. And he didn't even know if she could hear him. Oh my gosh. I calmly repeat his past monologues. He's slightly stunned. I heard everything you said in the lab. But only now do I realize you were talking to me. Oh! The wasteland's moonlight is reflected in his eyes, and his expression seems more animated.
Then you must have heard what I said every night.
What did he say? Good night, my one and only.
What about you?
I had no one to say those words to, so I never said them. He turns to look at me, and his gaze becomes serious.
Have you given yourself a name?
I pause before looking at him. No one has ever called me by a name.
Well, now you have someone who will.
Oh, this is so sweet! Infold! This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I love it so much. Well, now you have someone who will. Lux. He lowers his gaze and carefully repeats the name several times. When he looks up again, his features soften.
From now on, we'll hear the words we want to hear. Good night.
Good night, Caleb. Oh my god! I close my eyes and listen to his steady breathing nearby. I unconsciously rest my head against his shoulder. I slept well that night. No sudden awakenings, no dreams. If I didn't love this man already, this would seal the deal. Oh, this is so good. It's so good, but I know the heartbreak's coming. It's gonna come, isn't it? And I'm gonna be shattered. Oh no. Create a simulation of the planetary threats that could arise from the energy fusion between A01 and XO2. Research and design preventative measures to stop the energy fusion between A01 and XO2. Oh. Caleb doesn't remember most of the dreams he had in the laboratory except for one. It's a vivid dream that reoccurs frequently. Past an endless tunnel of space and time at the far ends of the universe, a blue planet orbits peacefully. The planet's inhabitants closely resemble the people of Philos, but everything there is full of life. It's in stark contrast to the declining Philos. The images in the dreams are vivid. He seems to know how the people live there and how the scenery flows. More importantly, the planet's energy always feels familiar and nostalgic to Caleb. It carries a unique aura of rebirth. Perhaps it's not a dream, but a distant memory. Wow. We fly our aircraft to get as far away from the central district as possible. But the aircraft was hit with heavy bombardment. It's constantly malfunctioning. Eventually, we're forced to take a risk. We land on the outskirts of a ruined city to look for parts. As we enter the desolate streets, wary and curious eyes follow us.
Linkshire was once as lively as the Central District. And now, it's rare to see a new face.
Oh my. A black market merchant greets us in an unremarkable corner of an old district. Despite her friendly tone, her sharp, scrutinizing gaze reveals her caution, especially since we're still clad in combat armor.
So, where are you two planning to go with these parts?
Oh no, will she turn us in? Before I can respond, a small hand tugs at my finger.
Are you both robots?
Aww. I look down at the little boy and shake my head.
But you don't look like everyone else.
She's my friend. Have you ever seen robots that have friends?
The little boy shakes his head.
I've always been alone.
Aww.
Is having a friend any different from being alone?
It's different.
Oh. Caleb glances at me.
Having someone always be there for you, it feels different.
But my grandma is always there for me too.
You brat. Sorry about that. This is my grandson.
He's not being a
Polo.
brat. He's
He
sweet.
hasn't seen many outsiders, so he's curious.
Yeah, of course.
You're from outside? Which outside?
Don't tell them. I hesitate. I don't know the names of places on Philos aside from the Central District.
The edges of deep space.
There you go.
The edges of... What's that?
It's the origin of all Philosians. Our ancestral homeland, basically.
I probably look just as bewildered as the little boy right now.
There aren't many deserts between the cities there. People enjoy traveling to see all kinds of landscapes.
His expression is honest, as if he experienced it firsthand. Did he get this from the cognitive domain system?
Do they have these? My grandma worked really hard to get them for me.
The boy pulls out several white paper ornaments from under the table. They're neatly folded.
Paper is rare on Philos, but on that planet, it's an
Oh.
everyday necessity.
Wow.
Almost every child there learns to fold simple objects.
Really? His understated tone makes my mind wander.
What else? Tell me more.
Caleb casts a side glance in my direction, then he crouches down to be at eye level with the boy.
I'll tell you, in exchange for getting some unfolded paper. How does that sound?
Sounds like a fair exchange. Did he do it? When we left Linkshire, we took the aircraft parts and the precious white paper I'm holding right now. Back inside the aircraft, Caleb gets straight to work without even resting for a bit. Lying on his back under the control panel, he swaps out internal parts.
Regulator.
I hand it to him, but my gaze keeps drifting to the nearby paper. Is he going to show me how to fold
Are you
things?
curious?
Have you visited the edges of deep space?
I'm not sure.
Oh no.
I don't remember being there, but these images keep appearing in my mind. They feel like memories from a long time ago.
As he finishes the repairs and pushes himself up, I hold out my hand to him. Oh, he's so precious. He hesitates before letting his cold, mechanical hand clasp mine. I pull him up. I don't have memories like that. He carefully studies my face.
Is that envy I see?
Probably a little bit, I'm guessing, yeah. I don't know. But you look happy when you talk about that place. Is it even happier than the dreamiest amusement park on Philos?
I've never been to either place. But that amusement park isn't far from here.
Can we go? Caleb raises his hand and taps the air to bring up a holographic screen between us. With his finger, he draws a simple sketch on the screen.
There's a hover train that weaves through the amusement park. It'll pass by the Ferris wheel, the roller coaster.
And the merry-go-round.
You remembered that.
I remember everything you've said, including the amusement park's coordinates that you kept repeating. I write out the numbers I heard Caleb say many times on the holographic screen. Oh my god, that's a lot of numbers. I'm not going to repeat those. My hand stops exactly where his fingers rest on the other side.
Do you really want to go there?
Can we? You said it's a place that makes people happy. And I don't know what happiness is. His expression falters for a moment. In that fleeting second, I can't discern the emotion in his eyes. Caleb places his hand on the holographic screen and makes it disappear. My hand touches his palm.
I'll take you to any place you want to visit.
Aww. Maybe it's just my imagination, but when our hands touch, in spite of the exoskeletons, I unexpectedly sense warmth. I look up at him. Because you're my friend? He seems slightly taken aback. Then a gentle smile appears on his face.
Yeah. It's because I'm your friend.
Stop it! I didn't understand what having a friend meant before, but over time, I found my own definition of that word. Maybe I'll understand what happiness is when we arrive at the amusement park. I love him so much! Caleb accesses the aircraft's controls and we take to the sky once more. We're no longer running away. We now have a destination. That was wonderful! Oh my god, I love this so much. This is so sweet. This is so sweet. Objectives. Reconstruct the energy transmission network within AO1 to enhance the test subject's absorption and release capabilities. Reinforce AO1's powered exoskeleton and insert environmental adaptation modules to improve the subject's adaptability and stability in various environments. Okay. Caleb often awoke in the middle of the night when he was still in the laboratory, and there would be a severe ache in his chest. At first he thought he was sick, but he soon realized the pain had nothing to do with physical health. It felt like someone deeply connected to him was suffering, and he felt her pain through an invisible bond. Caleb knew she endured the wounds, the mental erosion, and the torturous modifications. She had to bear this inhumane pain because of the destructio energy she was born with. He wished he bore all that pain in her stead. This thought became a thorn in his heart that only grew inward. He just wanted to take it all away. He's going to sacrifice himself at the end of this, isn't he?
Approaching designated coordinates. Entering landing mode.
I have
Please
goosebumps.
ensure your safety.
This is going to break my heart. The aircraft has reached its destination, but the dreamy amusement park is nowhere to be seen. The remnants of a hover train lie scattered on the ground, as if to prove this wasn't just our imagination. The amusement park did exist at one point, but now its only rotting remains stand before us. Lost in thought, I stare at the wreckage.
This planet is big. There must be other amusement parks still present.
That won't be necessary. That's so sad. I turn around and calmly look at Caleb. It's okay not to know what happiness feels like. I've matured just fine. I start walking towards the aircraft, but he grabs my wrist.
Let me show you a magic trick.
He releases my wrist and deftly folds, unfolds, and refolds the white paper he got from the boy. Before long, he places a white, delicate paper crane in my hand.
Let's see how far it can fly.
Although I'm confused, I play along. The small paper crane glides from my fingertips. It flies into the distance, and my gaze follows it through the desolate ruins. It circles back towards me, but just as I reach out to catch it, it levitates before my eyes. He's using his evil! Did you just use your evil? As soon as the words leave my mouth, I realize I'm floating. I look down and see Caleb walking through the air. He's heading my direction! Stop! It's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute, it's so cute!
The hover train is gone, but there's always another way to reach the sky.
During the previous battle with our pursuer's aircraft, I hadn't paid attention to the sensation of floating. But now that I'm suspended in the air, I feel like I lost my balance. He steadies me, and the familiar pull of gravity returns.
For my next trick, I'll turn this place into an amusement park just for us.
I love him so much. He's so sweet. The paper crane levitates and leads the way. Caleb holds my hand and guides me through the night sky. From above, the amusement park no longer looks like a bunch of ruins. The Ferris wheel, roller coaster, merry-go-round, they stand like frozen relics of a bygone era. The wind and clouds are woven to form a vessel beneath us, and I turn to look at him. He's beside me. Caleb.
What is it?
This feeling I've never felt before. Is it happiness?
If you like this feeling, then yes. It's happiness.
This is so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. After thinking for a moment, I gently pull him closer. He leans down. I see my lips curve into a smile in his eyes. I like this feeling. So, I'm happy right now. Caleb stares at me as if he's bewitched. It's like he's seeing something completely new. Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. It's because...
Because what? I'm so excited. He gently touches the corner of my mouth with his index finger.
This is the first time I've seen you smile.
Really? Oh. I also touched the corner of my mouth. It curved upward because I'm happy?
It's not just that. This also changed.
His fingers move from my cheek to the corner of my eye. Caleb, your eyes and mouth also changed. I touched the corner of his eyes and lips.
Yes. Now we can see our happiness reflected in each other's faces.
This is so sweet. This is so sweet. But I still don't know what makes you happy.
You.
Oh, that was a good line. That was good. That was really good. He softly says this single word. The evening breeze tussles his hair, and the distant stars are reflected in his gaze. Just as I've come to understand happiness, I also understand what it means to have someone who's always been there for me. Memories of Caleb flash through my mind. Walking in midair, paper crane, the wind blocked at the cave's entrance, silver glow fruits, campfires under the night sky. A familiar yet unsettling feeling sweeps over me, and my consciousness begins to blur. No. It's just like those moments before my memories were erased.
Pipsqueak?
I lower my head through this haze. The crystal embedded in my exoskeleton gives off a faint blood-red glow in the darkness. No! My mind spins into chaos's embrace. Even breathing feels painful. As I collapse into the arms of the person beside me, a sharp sound charges towards us. A golden beam pierces the darkness and grazes my exoskeleton.
It's a surveillance drone. Get behind me.
Oh no! Countless pairs of golden eyes suddenly light up the night sky. They're like a pride of lions surrounding their prey. More golden beams are woven to create an intricate net. They're trying to trap me and Caleb. I try to summon my floating blade to counterattack, but my fading consciousness prevents me from using my evol. Behind me, a golden beam strikes. As it pierces my chest, I lose my balance and fall. Caleb catches me. Focused, he uses his evol to lift the passenger railroad car into the air. It serves as a makeshift shield. He carries me into the floating passenger railroad car while lasers relentlessly attack its exterior. I can hear the muffled explosions. My senses are about to disappear. Even the pain in my chest feels like a distant, phantasmal sensation. Oh my goodness.
Listen, I know your mind is in disarray.
I'm fine. You need to go. I try to push him away, but he pulls me back into his arms using an even greater force. He leans down to my ear. His voice is calm and steadfast.
You must remember what I'm about to tell you.
Oh no!
Don't go back to the aircraft. It's most likely being monitored.
Okay.
Return to Lingshire and take shelter in an abandoned house.
I can't leave you. The passenger railroad car buckles inward under ruthless gunfire. The increasing number of strikes is a warning. It won't hold on for much longer. Caleb presses his hand against the back of my head. Our foreheads touch. There's no fear in his eyes, only a burning light belonging to someone who's ready to face death.
You won't be taken back there, and you won't die.
What about you?
This is our last escape. I promise.
His other hand grasps mine, and the transfer ports in our palms connect. A flood of energy surges into me. It's not the cold, soothing kind I knew before. Caleb, it hurts. The energy burns like a raging wildfire, consumes every fiber of my being as if to hollow me out.
Don't be afraid. This won't take long.
Oh no. A shrill, ringing noise echoes in my mind as unfamiliar energy takes over my body. It drains whatever remains of my energy. I struggle to break free, but his arms hold me tightly.
Forgive me. This is the only way.
I suddenly realize he's exchanging his energy with mine. No, Caleb, you can't bear it.
But I'm willing to do it.
He pulls me closer, our heated breaths mingle as our bodies seem to merge.
I will give you my fate, and your fate will become mine.
No, I knew this was gonna break my heart. The energy courses through my very being to claim every part of me. In a matter of seconds, my body accepts this new presence, as if welcoming back something it had lost. A dull ache throbs in my heart as I desperately fight to stay conscious. Why? He responds with a small smile, and his warm lips brush against my eyelids.
Because I'm your friend.
No!
A close friend who's willing to do this. To die for you.
In this close moment, I see his farewell in that smile. It feels like our final goodbye. My lips move, but the words I want to say won't come out. Caleb. As my world slips into darkness, I see Caleb turn and walk out of the passenger railroad car. He levitates in the air as massive black swords materialize behind him. The floating blades, forged from my energy, now serve as his weapon. A massive swarm of drones surge towards him to attack the newly reborn combat android. Oh no! He raises both hands. Gravity is warped, and the black hole that manifests shreds the machines into pieces. Caleb turns his head to take one last look at the rail car. Then he leaps into the sea of metal. Oh no! That's how that ends? No! Oh my goodness! I wake up in the wreckage of the hover train's passenger railroad car. All the surveillance drones have vanished into the night sky. They took Caleb with them. The sky floats between night and day as another summer sunrise looms. The amusement park has returned to being ruins. I'm alone once more. The space around me feels like a laboratory, boundless, but yet still a prison. Caleb's energy is warm and calm like lake water under the summer sun. It carries the essence of life and hope itself. He took on all the pain and darkness so I'd only be left with this pure heart. If I were to ask him why, he'd probably smile and give me that answer. It's because I'm your friend. My heart feels the pull of a familiar force. I know Caleb is alive. He's just outside my reach. Instead of hiding in an abandoned house like he told me, I search the ruins for the amusement park without rest. The pull my heart feels grows weaker. I don't know what's happening to Caleb. What if the connection breaks before I find him? I force myself to move faster. I need to cover more ground. Caleb, wherever you are, please hear me, sense me, wait for me. I will find you. I'll wake you up and make you hear me say your name again. My gosh. But now, she's back at Langshire? I lost count of how many days and nights I've traveled. I don't know how far I've gone. The ruins of a city rise in the distance. It looks like the outskirts of Langshire. Light fades from the weathered building as another night approaches. A feeling swells in my heart. Caleb is nearby. Climbing over the rubble of a building, I see the setting sun casting light on the lonely wreckage of an aircraft. My heart races as an invisible force pulls me. The person I've been trying to find is close. I move to the other side of the abandoned aircraft. Caleb leans against it. His eyes are closed, and the cables are connected to his back. The aircraft's energy isn't enough to repair his system. The scene mirrors the moment he found me in the laboratory. It's as if our fates have been switched. Keeping my emotions in check, I approach him one step at a time. Oh my goodness. His breathing is steady. Let's see if he reacts. Oh my goodness. I think I can press it.
Target acquired. A01.
No!
Activating elimination protocol.
No! Is something controlling him? Oh no!
Error detected.
He's trying to override it?
Execute A01.
Oh my goodness!
Execute.
Caleb, please!
No. Command. Rejected.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's so sweet and so sad. Look at them holding hands. Have you returned to me? I don't see the gold flecks, so
Are
he
you
must
hurt?
have. She shakes her head no. Oh.
Seeking me out, that's dangerous.
You didn't want to be woken up?
If it's you. No matter what,
I love him so much.
please wake me up.
Stop. Oh, that was precious. That was so good. We're in a room. I support Caleb as we quietly head back to Langshire in case the drones are still patrolling the city outskirts. His system has sustained heavy damage. We need to quickly find a safe place for repairs. The black market merchant who sold us aircraft parts kindly lets us use her old house for now. Although it's worn from age, the room is tidy. A vintage floor-to-ceiling window takes up an entire wall, so this space is flooded with light. Caleb, utterly exhausted, collapses onto the bed. Oh. I gently touch his eyelids and feel a trace of warmth beneath my fingertips. Suddenly, his eyelashes flutter.
Don't worry. I'm fully conscious.
He takes my hand and turns it over. The various cuts and scrapes I collected from those days of looking for him and the runes are revealed. His grip loosens as if he's afraid to cause even the slightest discomfort.
Were you uncomfortable these past few days?
Without saying a word, I press my palm against his. He understands and tries to pull away.
My system is fine.
I pin his hand down to the mattress. Oh! Okay. I pin his hand down to the mattress. I sit on the edge of the bed and look down at him.
Your hands.
My pain receptors have been modified. But you're not like me. I force his palm to align perfectly with mine, and my exoskeleton shifts as our transfer ports connect. Energy flows into his body. His wounds seemingly burn as they heal.
Let go of...
I use more of my strength to stop him from moving. His face slightly pales from the pain. This is how you repaired me before. I'm just returning the favor.
Don't waste your energy on me.
The energy transfer suddenly stops. I stare at my palm, shocked beyond disbelief. Caleb's system isn't fully repaired, but my energy is already drained. Unease creeps into my mind. Our energy levels are mismatched? You knew. He turns his head away to avoid my gaze.
I'll recover. I just need more time.
Oh my goodness. I grab his shoulders and make him face me. Our gazes meet. You lied to me.
Yes, I did. How are you going to punish me? I'll accept whatever it is you plan to do.
My fingers trail from his shoulders to his collarbone and move towards the center of his neck. Your punishment. Promise me that you'll never leave me again. Oh! Ever.
What if I break it?
Oh my goodness, the way the voice actor just delivered that line. That was so good. That was so good. My fingers stopped just above the crystal on his throat. All it would take is one push to transform him. All it would take is one push to transform him into something else. I know your weakness. If you break it, I'll make you my prisoner, girl. Oh my. Oh my. We just really escalated that situation, huh? Why are we immediately going there? Yikes. He hesitates before taking my hand. He sits up.
Where will you imprison me?
In my bedroom. I don't know. I will shackle you to a place only we know about.
Are you talking about that planet at the edges of deep space?
You told me the people there call their living quarters a home.
Yeah.
And you said going home is a normal occurrence there.
Yes.
Aww.
Normal. But important.
Can we have a home if I take you there? Say yes. Say yes.
Why do you want to go to that place with me?
Because you're my friend. The light from the window reaches his eyes and makes them shine like a nebula. Can I call you that?
Of course.
Oh! I move closer and wrap my arms around him. His presence surrounds me. For a moment, the cold metal of his exoskeleton feels seemingly warm. Caleb?
I'm here.
Is he okay? I rest my head against his shoulder. Now I understand what it means to have a friend. He wraps his arms around me. His embrace is ever so gentle, as if he's afraid his exoskeleton might hurt me.
What does a friend mean to you?
Oh, I'm definitely saying this. There's someone I can't live without. He slightly leans back and leaves just enough space between us. Hesitation flickers in his eyes. Is that not true?
You'll be older one day.
He won't? Is that what he means? What? And you won't be my friend anymore when that happens?
When you leave the lab, you can live your own life.
I caress his cheek. Then let me be the only one in your life. Good for you! I love how forward she is. He pauses before turning his head. His warm lips brush my fingertips, and his voice is as soft as a whisper.
That's not the answer I expected,
Oh, what did you expect?
but I like it.
It's so cute. I can't. I love it so much. This is so sweet. I sit up straight and extend my right pinky finger to Caleb. Back then, you taught me about promises.
So you remember?
All of our memories are tied to the name Caleb. Oh, his eyes sparkle as he extends his pinky finger. Let's leave Philos and travel to a planet at the far edges of deep space.
Okay.
Our pinky fingers, both encased in armor, hooked together just like back then. It was summer at that time, and now it's currently summer. This season has finally become an inseparable part of my life. This is precious. I am so in love with this myth. It's so good. Oh my goodness. We only have 3 left. Objectives. Install and activate quantum interference modules for AO1 and XO2 to ensure stable operation. Set the following trigger conditions. Initiate quantum interference when XO2 and AO1 energy fluctuations maintain synchronization for an extended period of time. For those on the run, a destination is like a beacon, a spiritual anchor guiding every step of the way. To reach our homeland at the edges of deep space, we still have much to prepare. Linkshire was once a bustling hub of aerospace innovation. Now it's nothing but ruins with abandoned equipment. We found a small space aircraft in an old warehouse on the outskirts. If it's modified and given enough fuel, it can fly again. We exchanged the aircraft we used to get here for the parts we needed with a black market merchant. Caleb and I ventured into the city's desolate outskirts to hunt wanderers for their protocores. Those will serve as a source of energy for our spacecraft. As the days passed, our dream of departure felt closer than ever before. Oh no, after working very hard, we finally filled our pouch with protocores. It's currently midnight. But instead of heading back with our loot, Caleb and I are captivated by the scenery before us. A nameless lake sits on the far reaches of Lingshore's outskirts. The humid night air clings to our skin, and the calm lake mirrors the brilliant moonlit sky.
I saw this before in the lab's system logs.
Aww.
Philosians missed the moonlight of their homeland, so they built an artificial satellite to mimic it.
Wow. We sit by the lake and I touch the water, and the cool ripples curl around my fingers. They soothe the heat coming off of me.
When we finally see the moonlight in our homeland, we'll remember this night.
It's so far away.
Yes. Anything could happen. We might not even make it.
Don't talk like that! Don't talk like that! I place my hand deeper into the water and watch the ripples spread out. It doesn't matter so long as we're together. Caleb looks at me, then he tilts his head towards the sky.
No matter what happens, we'll always have the memory of tonight to hold close to our hearts.
He raises his hand and a tiny spinning black hole forms. The small ripples on the lake's surface gradually turn into waves. They're drawn upward by an invisible force. The water hovers above the lake. It forms a massive transparent sphere. It forms a massive, transparent sphere that sparkles with reflected moonlight.
On that planet, they have something called a crystal ball. They're often given as gifts.
Oh my goodness. Are they also made out of water?
No, the ones there are smaller. Sometimes they have tiny items inside them to create scenes.
This is so cute. He stands and holds out his hand to me.
This one only belongs to us.
My goodness. Having floated before, I've gotten used to the feeling of my feet leaving the ground. Caleb pulls me effortlessly into the sphere. The transparent water around us shimmers with iridescence under the silver moonlight.
Hold on tight.
He guides my hand to rest behind his waist and wraps one arm around my shoulders. Our bubble begins to float even higher. Caleb, is this another one of your magic tricks?
A magician relies on illusions. But I want to make all your wishes come true.
Oh my goodness. Prismatic light dances around us, refracting and reflecting endlessly. They make me feel like I'm inside a giant crystal ball. Yet his eyes shine pure and bright as tonight's moonlight. All my wishes will come true?
Yes, all of them.
I hold him even tighter. The wish I have right now has already been fulfilled. Oh, it's so good! It's so good! I love it! The night is still, and I can hear our footsteps in the empty city.
Why are you staring at the ground? Are you exhausted?
Listen, our footsteps. They sound like they're going home.
You already think of it as your home, huh?
I watch our steps fall in and out of sync. I mean, us walking together is what feels like home. She thinks of him as her home. This is precious. This is precious. He slows his pace until we're walking side by side.
I'll remember the rhythm then. So from now on, we'll walk home like this, together.
So sweet. I feel like he's playing another magic trick on me with his serious tone and how he says the word home. My heart is racing as if I'm engrossed in an enchanting performance.
Now you're the one who's slowing down. What's wrong?
He places his hand on my shoulder to steady me. Then he leans down and looks at my face.
Tired?
His compassionate gaze is so close. Not wanting him to notice my quickened heartbeat, I only nod.
We've been out for a while.
He suddenly stops, turns around, and crouches down in front of me.
Hop on. I'll carry you home.
Oh my god. I don't move, instead opting to stare at him.
It'll be faster this way.
Girl, you better do it. Hurry up.
Don't you want to go home soon?
Still feeling lightheaded, I climb onto his back. He lifts me with ease and walks forward. Of course he does.
If you're tired, close your eyes. You'll wake up at home.
Oh my god. I lean my head against his shoulder and let myself relax. Caleb,
What is it?
I like it when you say home.
Then I'll say it every day. Let's go home.
Let's go home. Yes. Oh my God. I no longer care if he notices my racing heart, because I can feel his heart too as my chest is pressed against his back. Like mine, it's beating just as quickly. Our hearts are perfectly in sync. The rhythm is exciting and comforting. Good night, Caleb.
Good night.
Content, I close my eyes and fail to notice the blood-red glow from the crystal embedded in his exoskeleton. It's gonna be ruined. That was so precious and it's ruined! It's ruined! Oh no! Back at the lab? The interference control module via feedback signals will adjust the patterns of entangled particles to generate specific quantum states. These will target the neural networks of AO1 and XO2 to disrupt their consciousness, monitor and document the destructive effects and quantum decoherence when the energy fluctuations of AO1 and XO2 converge. Shortly after exchanging energy with the girl and waking up, Caleb had a premonition. The color change in his powered exoskeleton's crystal and the brief haze clouding his mind made him remember the ruins of the amusement park. The girl underwent the same process, the crystal discoloration and the mental fog. Those symptoms have been transferred to him. After their failed escape as children, the two had undergone many modifications. Maybe this was a failsafe, a mechanism the laboratory had implanted to prevent another attempt. But what was the trigger? When he carried the girl back to the old house on his back that night, he finally realized the answer. The trigger was each other. More specifically, it was their feelings. The closer they became, and the more they interacted, the faster their consciousness degraded. They were programmed to be each other's poison. This naturally formed bond was destructive, a catalyst designed to make them forget and hurt each other. Despite this newfound knowledge, he savored the sweet poison. All he wanted was to stand by her and board the spacecraft destined to reach the far edges of the deep space before the mechanism overwhelmed him. The war between the government and the rebels had reached a precarious stalemate. The central district had been reduced to rubble. The flames of conflict spread to every part of the planet. Lingshire was no exception. Outside the window, an ominous red glow lit up the night, and it was accompanied by faint, distant explosions. Oh, is it Helen? Yep. Helen rushes in with her grandson Kolo. Both are disheveled from their journey, and her usually calm demeanor can't mask her fear.
The rebels are already at the city outskirts.
No.
It's sooner than I expected. We'll be boarding a large evacuation ship. You two should come with us. It's safer if we stick together.
If they find us, everyone on board will die. Caleb and I exchange a glance. We know that we are thinking the same thing.
Thank you, but our fuel is ready. We'll be leaving soon.
But your ship is a private spacecraft. It has never traveled that far. What if...
My goodness.
Do you really have to go?
Oh,
Where are you going?
Buddy. Caleb pats the boy's head.
We're going to a place where the seasons change. We'll see life grow, a summer sunrise, and real moonlight.
Does this world have such a place?
Oh my gosh, this is heartbreaking. Caleb shows a slight smile as he glances at the boy. He turns to look at me.
If this world doesn't have it, then we'll find one that does.
Oh my goodness. Helen sighs and hands a metal box to Caleb.
Take this. It's the best warp drive I could get.
Oh my goodness.
And this is the communication key for our ship. Just in case. So long as you're within range, we can send a rescue shuttle.
Okay. After Helen nods, Kolo places a small communicator in my hand. Thank you.
You need to go to that world you're looking for.
Oh my
Take
goodness.
care, children.
We watch the massive spacecraft disappear into the sky. The flames of strife enter the heart of the city. Scared and dilapidated, Lingshire marches towards its funeral. What's gonna happen to Helen and Colo? Oh my gosh. Outside the floor-to-ceiling window, buildings stand against the blinding flames. Thick smoke fills the air, yet the city remains strangely silent. We have to leave immediately. Caleb goes to the warehouse to replace the aircraft's engine. I stay behind to gather emergency supplies. We'll meet up after I'm done. I rush to the warehouse with everything I can carry, yet I see Caleb standing outside with his back to me. Why? I have nutrient nuggets, supplement concentrates, and...
X-02. Command confirmed.
No! The crystal embedded in him emits a faint blood-red glow. I realize this happened to me when we were in the ruins of the park. Caleb? I take a step and grab his arm, but when he turns around, his face is expressionless. It'd befit something that could be called the ultimate perfect weapon.
Carrying out orders. No. I'm not X-02. I'm Caleb.
His unfocused eyes slowly regain clarity. The red glow from his exoskeleton fades. His body sways and I quickly steady him. Are your memories being erased? Is it because we exchanged energy?
Let's get out of here first. Once we're safe, I'll explain everything to you.
Okay. Outside the aircraft's viewport, Lingshire, consumed by warfare, shrinks into a speck of light in the distance. As the spacecraft ascends, the entire planet seemingly spirals into an inferno. I pilot the ship, but my heart races as it's feeling someone else's pain.
We have interference modules inside of us. When triggered, the one with the destructive energy will experience a degradation of their consciousness until they lose it completely. Then they must wait to be reactivated.
Oh my goodness. It's clear what those people feared. Weapons with a will of their own. Suppressing the bitterness in my chest, I force myself to stay calm. If we leave, the module won't be activated. He lowers his gaze to avoid looking me in the eye. That's when the truth hits me. Am I the trigger?
Whenever our energy synchronizes, it activates the interference module.
My body trembles, but a soft smile appears on his face.
It's not your fault.
Stop!
They knew I couldn't stop myself from wanting to synchronize with you.
The countless experiments had dulled my anger and pain, yet they surged once more as they were born from my flesh. All of them deserve to die. But who are they? The researchers who modified us? The rulers who crave our power? The creators who gave us this energy? Or is our fate itself? Or is it fate itself that's binding us in each other's shadow? Before me is this boundless universe, yet my hatred can only merge with this unfathomable darkness. This should have been my burden. If Caleb didn't exchange his energy with mine, he wouldn't need to suffer. I grasp his hands and try to connect the port in his palm. Suddenly, something warm and sticky. I slowly turn over my hand. Dark red blood has mixed with the golden fluid in my palm. It flows down my wrist.
I'm sorry.
Oh no! Caleb's smile softens as he opens his wounded palm. His transfer port has been completely destroyed.
We won't be exchanging energy anymore.
Did he do that on purpose?
But at least, I got you onto this ship before I was taken away.
My goodness! No!
I promised this would be our last escape. And I meant it.
His grin sends waves of fear through me. I grab his arm. Caleb, don't you dare leave me. We promised to reach the far reaches of deep space together.
Warning. Internal energy fluctuations are intensifying. Hull integrity at risk.
Oh my gosh!
Immediate action required.
The floating blades. I can't control them for much longer.
Even if you lose consciousness, it doesn't matter. I'll always be the one to wake you up.
Warning. Spacecraft is under heavy bombardment.
Oh no.
Shield integrity at 70%. A massive fleet is approaching. Contact will occur in approximately 25 seconds.
What are we gonna
Please
do?
execute tactical evasive maneuvers.
What's he gonna do?
This is perfect. Your fate is now mine. This is the last thing I can do for you.
He releases my hand, stands up, and leaves the cockpit. I try to follow him, but gravity pins me in place. A transparent door separates us. It's just like that barrier in the laboratory. Oh my goodness! But he won't be waiting for me on the other side this time. Caleb, no! Don't leave me. Caleb. Caleb stops in his tracks. He turns his head ever so slightly.
I'm sorry. I failed you as a friend.
You didn't! You
Our
didn't.
promise to reach the edges of deep space together. I broke it.
I can only see one of his eyes. Within it lies a gentle resolve that destroys my heart.
But the promise we had since we were born, I kept that one.
Oh, this is so sad.
Our bodies, minds, and spirits are from the same source. Even if it all fades away, my soul will always resonate with yours. Because
His lips continue to move, but no sound comes out. This is Caleb's final goodbye. I thought he was gonna say, I love you, and he didn't. Oh no! I hate it. I love it and I hate it. It's so good. Caleb has a secret he never told anyone about. It was born the moment he became aware of her existence in the laboratory. He didn't know if it was related to their shared origin, her being the center of his world, or the fact that she was herself. Yet in the end, none of it mattered. Every reason began and ended with her. Their secret was a seed buried in his heart. Over the years, it grew into winding vines that formed an invisible net. It bound him and made him want to bind her just as tightly. At the beginning and the end of those vines was a single thorn, one that grew inward. Their shared connection meant his soul was always destined to recognize her. His soul resonated with hers again and again because he loved her. There it is. There it is. The deafening echo of that love had traversed the sealed laboratory, the war-torn planet, and the inevitable end. Now it would fade into silence.
Independent combat unit detected. Multiple enemy vessels have been eliminated. The number of the fleet's pursuers has been significantly reduced.
Oh my goodness.
Warning. Combat unit's vital signs are fluctuating. Severe wounds are likely. Warning. Combat unit is in freefall. Immediate action required.
The AI system voice reverberates throughout the spacecraft. With gravity restored in the cockpit, I open the transparent door. Outside the viewport, debris from destroyed ships flies through the void like meteors. And there he is, the one I can't bear to lose. He's falling towards a final goodbye. Caleb, what makes you think my life could mean anything without you? I don't want to live in a world without you. Not even for a moment. Oh, this is gonna make me cry. There's a third option that isn't one person escaping or getting dragged back to the lab. And maybe that's the ending that I want. I touch the silver seat I always carry, open the emergency hatch and leap into the void. She wants to go with him. Controlling my exoskeleton, I drift through space. In the distance, ships explode in silence. Their remains streak across this emptiness. The receiver built into my ear picks up a sound. The piercing screech almost makes me think it's an auditory hallucination. Isn't this Caleb's receiver? My intuition makes me look down. That figure in the black is quickly falling. As I hear his feet breathing through the receiver, I push my exoskeleton's engine to its limit and fly towards him. Oh my goodness! She's gonna save him, or at least get there, right? She's gonna reach him, even if they can't save him. Oh, I need a push. Maybe I push and hold? What am I doing wrong? There we go. One more time. Try again. Caleb!
You. How?
Oh no! Please let her reach him!
You must turn back.
She did it! Oh! Oh, this is so sad. She wants to see his eyes. His own power is consuming him. She can resonate with him. Oh my goodness, she's repairing him.
You should visit any place you want.
Stop! This is where I want to be.
This path will only lead to destruction.
She's gonna kiss him! The world being destroyed isn't as scary as being separated from you. Oh.
We're from the same source.
This is making me cry. In that case, wait, what did it say? No, I'm missing that. In that case, facing destruction together will be our destiny. Oh my goodness.
Then it's a promise. In life and in death. We will never be apart.
Yes! Oh, that's beautiful! Oh. Ew, I don't like the kissing noises. Oh. Oh my god. I feel like I woke up from a long, endless dream. In that dream, countless nebulae were set aflame in this fathomless depths of space. They collapsed, and a black hole formed at its center. There was an explosion. New stars were born. Then I heard a faint voice telling me a story about another world. In the chaos, it was the only thing I could understand. And that voice kept saying the same words. Go home. Let's go home. Oh. Construo and Destructio are two forces that drive the evolution of civilization. These intertwined forces are interlocked in a perpetual cycle. Philos' empire rose from the advent of technology which granted immortality. Yet beneath its glory were the seeds of destruction that had long been since sown. Immortality meant the end of progress. Their decay began the moment it was achieved. Immortality could not sustain an immortal civilization. As destruction pushed this world towards its final moments, flames of hope were ignited elsewhere in the universe. It's a testament to the endless cycle of rebirth. The fall of Philosian civilization, the final chapter. Oh my goodness! Oh, that was really good! Oh my goodness, that's the first one that's made me cry. Oh my goodness. That was so good! Oh my gosh. That was really, really good. What did you guys think of it? Did you love it? Did you cry? Did you feel all the feelings? Did you hate it? Did you wish it was something different? Did you pull? Did you get your cards? I hope all of you got your card. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And until next time.